Hey guys, it's your buddy Rome. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the setup for the Mantis pistol and rifle app, how to connect it to your new Titan X, and get some of the best settings as well. Now, every setting is not going to be the same for each person. It's going to be based on your lifestyle, what you're trying to train at, and how you're trying to train. I know a lot of you guys in the beginning are wanting speed, but guys, trust me, it's all about precision first. The speed will come over time, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this iPad that I have here, and I'm gonna show you guys using the iPad so that everyone will be able to see what's going on, all of the different type of drills that you have at your disposal. Now, we're not going to go through every single drill. What we're going to do in this video is focus on getting everything set up. And I'm going to show you some different types of basic draw tactics that some of you guys may encounter in the real world. Some will be using holsters. Others, of course, will be wearing some type of bag or something like that that you carry in. That's what the Titan X is great for, is all of those different types of training scenarios, guys. Whether you're laying in the bed, whether you're sitting at your desk and you need to retrieve your firearm, you know, like in this situation here, you have these two little draw tabs on this bag. You can just drop these quickly, reach in, grab, you know, do what you got to do. Handle your business. Now, again, all of these things you want to practice for precision, guys. You know, getting a good grasp on your weapon, making sure you have safety in mind, bringing that up on target, finding your target, taking your shot. Okay, so that's what we're going to go through in this video today. We're going to go back to the desk. I'm going to set everything up back here, and we're going to walk through, first and foremost, getting this connected to your smartphone or to whatever device you're going to be using. Using this iPad is going to be almost identical to connecting it to an iPhone or an Android device. So once you watch this video, you can always come back and re-reference this video as well. If for some reason you don't get it the first time, feel free to watch it more than once. And also, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Ring that notification bell. If you find value in these type of videos, please make sure that you are following and ringing that bell so that you'll be notified when the next video drops. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's go. All right, guys, let's get right to it. So as you guys can see here, here is the Mantis app on this iPad. Very simple. You're going to install that on your iOS device or your Android device or even your Google phone, whatever the case it may be. Once you open this app, it's going to ask you to connect, as you guys see here. So first things first, we're going to take our Titan X out of the holster, and you guys are going to find a button that you can press right here at the top. You're just going to press that lightly, and you'll see a little green light start to flash like so. And at that point, all you have to do is click on connect, and then it's going to connect to your device. And just that simple, it is now connected. So with this in mind, this system, guys, is going to give you a lot of flexibility when it comes to your actual training. You'll be able to go through and do holster analysis. You can do your holster draw analysis. You have your dynamic training. You have the the ready up drills. You have your 1R1 drills, you have your transition drills, and you can go into each one of these. You're going to see a variety of different things in every one of these drill sets, which comes in really, really handy for your training. So as you go through these, you're going to acquire a lot of skills, guys. But as I said before, it's all about precision. It's all about timing. It's all about practice. So even if you just start off, like I recommend to a lot of people, start off with the open training where you're just going to, you know, just pick up the gun for the first time, practice your grip, practice handling it, your trigger pull, your breathing, all of those things are going to be a factor. All right, so using that as an example. Now, right here at this window, you can also go in and you can choose left hand or right hand. You can also go in and change your different settings. In the beginning, I would say leave these as they are before you start, messing around with them, just to get a good feel for exactly what's going on with the device. So let's just go ahead and click on start. And as you guys can see, the gun is already ready. It's already prepped. So at this point, I can just start my training. I can line up my shot, as you guys see on the target back here. I can do my first shot, second shot, third shot, fourth shot, fifth shot, and so on. You guys get the idea, okay? So the other advantage to starting at this level is that it's going to give you a lot of information about what you're doing. Now, a lot of this that you see here is because of the fact that I'm wrapping my hands around the camera in order to show you guys the my sight picture. But with this in mind, you can still go in and you can look at your different levels, you know, where your hold, your trigger press, all of those things are going to be right here. You can even see how much movement you have when you're for each shot. You're going to see a bit of movement, and you can go through each one of those shots and see how much you're moving the gun around before you actually take the shot. So the blue is the movement, the yellow is the trigger press, and then you're going to see red as the break. That's when you actually took the shot, okay? And you can also go over here and you can see real-time analysis. So as you're holding your weapon to train, you can kind of practice your precision. You can see where every shot is breaking. You can take a look at your trigger pull, your movement, your take up, your reset, reset. So yes, this is a very powerful training tool, guys. I think for a lot of people, this is going to be an outstanding device to train with. So whether you're training free-handed, you're just picking it up, you know, and running around with it, training with a holster. Another thing that I like to do with a lot of my EDC weapons when I train is that if I use some type of safe, like this safe that you guys see over here, I will practice, you know, taking it from the safe and, you know, getting on target if I woke up in the middle of the night or something like that. You know, so to give you guys an example of what I'm talking about, let's just take the Titan X, push it off to the side for a second. This safe is not secured. Normally this would be mounted, but I just want you guys to see exactly what I'm talking about. So let me zoom out a little bit here so you guys can get a better idea of what we're working with. All right, so this is the safe. Assume this would be mounted on a desk or a wall or something like that, right? And then you have your touchpad, you know, to be able to access it. So in this case, I'm gonna have to lift this up a little bit so you guys can see. We have the touchpad that pops open like so. Then you could take your training weapon. It'll fit in just like that. Okay. Then this would close up just like it would if it was in your home or your office or whatever the case is going to be. You're going to press the button. It's going to open up. You're going to pull out your weapon. You're going to find your center. Practice your shots. And think about this like it was a holster. And then you could put it away. So a lot of amazing different ways we can train with the Titan X. And it makes it so easy because everything that you need is all in this one device, guys. You don't have to worry about, you know, any of the other previous issues that I had in the past when I would train. You know, I had a specific magazine that had to go in. I had to place a laser inside of it. I still had to mount something else on it. So all of those things kind of slow down the process just a little bit. Not enough that you won't use it, but this, in my mind, just makes things so much easier for you just to pick up your training device and get right to work. And again, with the analysis that you're going to get from each and every shot, this is going to be a win. All right, guys, it's been your buddy Rome with Rome Knows Tech. I just want to do this quick video showing you guys how I train on a regular basis, whether it's from holster draw, from on-body you know, carry like a bag or something like that. And also, you know, my concealed inner waistband style. We will go through videos in the future where I will actually show you how I'm training wearing these in a real world type of scenario as I train. So hopefully this video has been helpful, entertaining. All right, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace. I'm out.